All right, so I finished flattening this down. And remember, I'm not making furniture. What I'm trying to do is give myself a nice flat surface to take other measurements from, and also to give me a good solid surface in which to hollow out the other side. Not that I was concerned about, doesn't seem to be a problem at all. The more I planed away, the smaller it got. Okay, so my next step is to work on the outside. Let me turn this over. Alright, so I'm going to show you how we get. The next step is going to be smoothing out and shaping the outside, getting ready to lay the design of the bowl out on. Alright, so I brought the blank over to the workbench here. And what we're trying to do now is we're trying to define the curve of the bowl, the handle, and it'll determine the entire angle of the bowl. So it depends on the pitch we want. Am I creating, something like this? That's almost flat, okay, or more curved. So first I drew a line down the center. And center is kind of arbitrary. I mean, it's nice if you can get the bullseye of the grain, right there, right in the dead center of your bowl. Doesn't always happen. So I'm trying to get a nice curve to it, realizing that I have a lot of bulk here and not much over here. So I'm going to put it down, and this one will work pretty good like this. I'm not concerned they're going to miss here because I got a feeling, my bowl isn't going to go that wide. Okay, when we start to cut it off, it's going to come down on a slant. So we're not going to, the bowl's going to come down and go up like that. So I'm not worried too much about over here. Okay, so I'll make this a little darker so you can see it. All right, and now to make sure that we have the same angle on the other side, I'll keep it on the bench. Line it up. Now you can tell I could have had a lot larger angle on this one, or more of a bigger bowl on this side, and that's okay. If you don't want these to be equal, you could have had a larger one here and a smaller handle down here. And sometimes if I have a chunk that's really almost triangular in shape, I will do that. I won't necessarily try to match them up. But I think for this one, I'm going to want a nice, even layout. Okay? So the next step is take it over to my carving horse and use my draw knife to hog this off. Although I think I'm going to start with my axe first to get most of this off.